Megan spotted a figure in all black in the distance between two gigantic trees in the forest. Megan shouts, "Look, Chris, there is someone watching us from the distance." Chris turns his head. He began to make a horrid expression and says, "Oh my God." Megan, the figure, did not have a face, nor did it look human. In a blink of an eye, the figure disappeared. The couple gets closer to the city, starting to receive reception. They immediately call the police and report everything they heard and saw. Later that day, a ranger team was formed, and the search party began. After the search party returned next morning, they found nothing, not even the traces of human footprints that was at the campsite. It was all gone. From there on, this day was never spoken again. Who or what was out in the dark? What was their ulterior motive? Or is it something more sinister out there? It was a boys' weekend for Mike, Jason, and Drew. Deep in the desert, miles from anyone, or so they thought. The wind picks up, whistling eerily. Jason glances into the darkness. "Jason, did you hear that?" Sounded like screaming. Drew replies, "What was that? It sounded insane." The laughter dies down. A faint, high-pitched wail rides the wind. Mike whispers, "I think it's just the wind." They joked it was the wind, but the sound grew louder, more distinct. It wasn't the wind. It was someone or something crying for help. Jason, "The sound is getting louder, guys. Should we check it out?" Drew replies, "I think we should. What could possibly go wrong?" Mike whispers, "I don't think this is a good idea, guys." Mike grabs a flashlight and looks uneasy. Mike, "I might regret this. Anyways, let's check it out. Someone could be hurt and might need our assistance." The group ventures into the desert. The cries seem to shift direction, always just out of reach. Drew, "All right, guys, we have been following the cries for 30 minutes now. Why haven't we found anything yet?" Suddenly, a great wind gushes through, shocking the trio. Mike suddenly trips over the sand, then drops the only flashlight they have brought. The team is in panic. The cries starts to get louder and louder. The sand in the desert starts to whirl around them. Then suddenly, everything went silent. The cries disappeared. The sand stopped swirling around, and there was no wind to be traced. Jason quickly picks up the flashlight and starts to calm Drew and Mike down. Mike in a paranoid state. "Guys, I'm very afraid of what's happening.